Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the third episode of the Sinister podcast. I'm your host, as always, Aidan Kelly. Joining me today, we have Noah Miga.
Hello.
We got Austin Newell.
It's
Welcome
me,
back.
Mario.
It's Austin Newell.
And returning from the second episode of our podcast, we have Cade McComas.
Hi there.
Hello. All right, let's jump right in. So,
Austin's
podcast.
got a story.
Austin does have a story he wants to tell.
Tell us a little bit about what you want to tell us about, Austin.
Just jumping right in. Let's go.
So what story are we talking about right here? What story you want to hear?
The one that I really want to hear about your first open mic experience.
Okay.
Running an open mic for the first time. Me and Cade used to do that back when we were in theater.
It was fun. It was really stressful at first because I was like, oh god, is this going to be good? Are we going to do good?
Wait, let's clarify what open mic is. It's basically Austin's current high school, our old high school's version of a talent show.
Yeah.
Austin, what was your open mic role? Because like me and Cade, we did a lot of the writing.
I wrote one of the skits basically all by myself, and I acted in one of them. That's pretty much what I did. I had a pretty small role. I helped out in the dance.
Did you dance?
Oh yeah. But.
Did you dance, Austin? You didn't answer the question.
I said, oh yeah, I did dance.
Oh, okay, I didn't. Okay, is there
what
a
a
video
guy.
of you dancing?
I don't want to answer that question.
Let's put that on screen for the whole podcast.
But
putting up now.
Anyway, well, Dante might have the Photoshop of me grinding on somebody, but
oh yeah, I'll put that up.
Anyway,
right.
He thought I was genuinely upset with him. He sent me something. He's like, "Is it okay if I post one of the grinding pictures in our junior group?" Me, I'm like, Dante, I don't really care. But anyway, yeah. So it was fun. I got to take my shirt off on stage.
Ooh.
I wrote myself into that. Don't ask why. Or do you?
I think we all know why.
Yeah, but also. This thing happened. We forgot to introduce all of the acts at the beginning. So what we had to do.
Cade had that down.
Yes.
We would introduce the acts.
Yeah.
So
that shit down to a science.
So what we had to do is all of the T4 kids had to make up skits off the top of their head that lasted about like a minute to stall for the performances to get set up. And
that did not happen until me and Noah hit there.
Yep, that was all us.
It used to just be like awkward. They just tried to do it
make
long.
Awkward. Yeah, me and Cade came up with that.
So
we had this great system. Drum skit.
All right.
We did it, Cade. Drum skit.
Okay, this is my time to shine, though. So what we did, me and Liam Ryan, we went on stage. Elisa was like, "You guys should do a ventriloquist routine where Liam's your puppet," and I'm like, "All right." So we go on stage. I sit down. We have one singular stool. We share this stool very gaily. I wrap my crotch around his back, like the little puppet master I am, and I sit down and I scratch his back to signify me like moving his jaws, and I'm like, "Hey everybody, it's me, Austin Newell," and then I go, "And I'm Liam Ryan," and Liam moves his mouth. We had these little lines drawn on his face to make him look like a puppet. And so we do that for like 30 seconds. I'm like, "Introducing blah blah blah, singing blah blah blah," and then I look over, and they're like, "We need you to keep stalling." And I'm like, "What?" And they're like, we need you to keep going. We don't have enough time yet." I'm like, "This is all the material I've written." So I've already picked up my stool and started walking Liam off stage. I go back on stage, set the stool back down, and sit back down. And everyone's looking at me. And I go, "On second thoughts, it appears our act is not ready." And at this point, the audience is already into this whole ventriloquist act, so they're laughing their ass off, and it's really fun. But and they're just having a jolly good time. And I'm just trying to stall as much as possible. I'm like, okay, what do I do now? Because I've been very meta. I've been like, "Oh, our act's not ready. Oh, look at me, I'm stalling." So what do I do now? I'm like, when all else fails, go to a knock-knock joke. So I go, "Knock knock, They go, "Who's there?" I'm like, I haven't thought about this joke at all. I just said knock knock, and I was hoping something would pop into my brain. And I go, "Not this act," and everybody laughs, and it was really good.
Oh my God.
It was the
You
singular.
started bashing the act?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. I was bashing that we weren't ready for the act, but it wasn't the act's fault. It was the theater department's fault, and I was just like poking fun at it. But
That's so funny.
yeah. So what happened is the entire audience was roaring with laughter, and I know I sound like a dick saying this, but I wouldn't be saying this if it wasn't true. Like, they fucking loved it, and I don't know why, because I don't think it was that funny at all. But I got probably around, like, 7 or 10 compliments today about that singular one thing I took, like, 5 seconds to come up with, as opposed to the skit I wrote, which I received no compliments about. So that was interesting. Also, just to rub it in Noah and Cade's face, first open mic grossed, not gross, but it got around 94 people show up. This mic, we got over 200. First one.
Well, that's actually a lot. We
sold.
We get over 100, but I don't think we would get past 200 very frequently.
We made $1,000. But
nice,
yeah,
Austin.
but a lot of that was donated to charity for the hurricane thing. But yeah, it was fun. I enjoyed it quite a bit. So yeah, that's good.
Yeah, they gave all of the 2,000 to you just because of how.
Oh yeah, just because of how. Now I'm a real
That's
ventriloquist and I'm going to Broadway. But anyway,
Yeah.
I
have a question.
yeah.
So, Liam was not sitting on your knee; he was sitting in your lap.
Well, what was happening is it was sort of a spread eagle situation. So I had
God, no.
I was sitting on the second half of the stool behind him, and we were doing a kind of what's that movie called where they're making the pot and they're both naked? Ghost, I think.
Know. Let's just say Breaking Bad.
No. Okay. Well, imagine me sitting behind Liam butt naked making a pot, and me holding his hands, and actually don't picture that, but
I already imagined that.
all right.
It's
Well,
in my head.
just picture me sitting behind Liam on the same stool with my legs like wrapped around him and my crotch on his back, and him sitting in front of me.
You're sitting him like he's like a baby. Like,
Yeah,
you're holding him
yeah,
like a
no,
baby.
yeah, essentially, yeah. It was great. Like I could feel my dick on his back. It was good.
It was
but
great.
the things we do for love. The theme was back to school. So it was all faculty and stuff.
The theme was
faculty jokes.
homosexuality.
What was the song that you had to dance to?
Hey by
By Outkast, right?
yeah, I guess I can't remember. It's all a
It's
blur.
Outcast.
We're gonna have to do it again for the pep rally, and I want to die. But
Oh,
yeah,
really?
yeah.
That's yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
But anyway,
Did you like it though? Was it fun?
Yeah,
Was
it was
what
good.
you expected?
it was good. I'm gonna probably I'm gonna audition with a friend of mine next
Some of the
time.
some C chords.
Yeah, get some C chords in there and actually do something. So that's gonna be
Yeah.
fun. But yeah.
Well, that's fun though. Me and Cade always liked those open mics. We thought those were a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had a little story too. So I received a really nice compliment, but at the same time I don't know how to feel about it. So so basically, right? So I'm getting in the elevator with this group of people. There's just a random group of people that I'm in the elevator with, and so we're just standing around, you know. There's this sound coming from the room next to the elevator, and it sounds like a little British kid like squealing.
Oh,
Like-
no.
And so I say, man, look, it's one of those little British kids, you know, from the industrial era when they're making less than minimum wage, working in those coal mines. And then the kid
Wow.
looks at me, and he says, "Man, you must be a writer. There's no way you could have thought of that quickly." And I'm like,
I think
yeah.
there is a way.
What a
Considering that
strange
was
thing to
a
say to
bizarre-
somebody.
Little does he know, I
Man,
joke about that
you
stuff
must be a
all the
writer.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
Oh my God.
I love it when I make 18th century or 19th century jokes about the industrial era, and someone walks up to me and says, "Man, you must be a writer." That's good.
Yeah.
Like, they were just staring at me,
God.
and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
My sense of humor doesn't match well.
Oh,
Man.
I mean that's just what we do. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
We make fun of the past, and
focus
And
on
we
the
don't
present.
learn from it.
Yeah.
we never learn from it.
Man.
At all.
Now Trump's in office.
Oh. We
Yeah,
have
was
let's
crazy.
let's ring the political
Let's
shade.
spin the political wheel.
Yeah,
What
the political wheel.
topic are we going to talk about this time?
Oh, communism
about that?
again for the
Abort.
5th time in a row? What?
Down with the bourgeoisie. What? What is this?
What?
Okay, I'll accept
Again?
communism. Let's get some regime in here.
Overthrowing the 1%? What is this?
I want the
Exactly.
I want the
This
Sixth
is-
Crusade.
This isn't supposed to be on here.
Oh my lord.
So Austin, you said you had like a video game story or something also?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is gonna take like 30 seconds, but it's quite strange. So today I was browsing the PlayStation Store. I was like, I want to buy a game. I want to spend money. I spend money when I'm depressed. What? I spend money sometimes, and you know,
More like
what-
all the time.
all the time. Well, I am depressed all the
'Cause you're
time.
always depressed.
Yeah,
that was the joke I
Yeah,
was going
good
for.
joke. But anyway,
Except for when Liam's in his lap.
yeah. No, I was
Yeah,
very
it's
happy
true.
when that was going on. I didn't spend any money when that was happening.
You were
but-
gaining income when that was going on.
Yeah.
From all the money people were spending on the
No,
tickets.
no, I was full on
Yeah.
communist when that was happening. That was fantastic. But anyway, so I'm on the PlayStation Store. I'm looking up stuff. I see there's an Assassin's Creed sale up to 60% off. Check it out right now. September 22nd to the 25th. Anyway, but I was checking out that.
Oh.
And I see Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I'm like, I've been wanting this game. I like the time setting. I'll get it. And so I buy it for $20. I'm like, this is good. I check my home screen. I have Ghost Recon's Wildlands on there. I'm like, wait, hold on, what? And I check on it. I have the full game of Ghost Recon's Wildlands now. And I'm like, I didn't pay for this at all. I didn't
How'd you
pay
get
for
it?
this. I don't know. I think it was a bug because I checked the thing and it didn't say get a free copy of Ghost Recon Wildlands, but I have the entire game now. And I'm like,
Holy shit.
Oh.
Have you
okay.
tried it out?
no, I haven't downloaded it because I don't have enough space, but I'm like, okay. Because it's like 52
Yeah.
gigs. I'm like, this can't be a demo then. Okay.
I bought
Do it
a-
and record yourself. That could be a creepypasta game.
Oh.
And
I-
opened Wildlands and then the computer said, go away.
I found a save file and it said Assassin's Creed Unity on it, and I clicked it, and the game didn't get fixed for 5 years. Anyway.
Oh no.
I bought,
Oh, that's so scary.
I bought the new Battlefield 1 expansion. It's
Oh,
okay.
me too. I bought anything from EA. It's okay.
Like, I feel like I get my money's worth from EA, but it's just like they have so many expansions that it's just like, why does this exist?
Yeah.
You know, like, it'd be like, I'm fine with paying $15 for the amount that I get. Like, I get quite a bit from it. Like, it's about $15 worth, but the fact that I have to keep, there's more that comes out and I have to keep buying it, that's annoying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah,
That's
we
just how
talked
it's
about
going to be, though.
expansions and
Yeah,
talked about
I wanna go back
expansions and
down that
DLC
route, but
previously.
that's just what I've been doing.
but,
I haven't
like-
played many video games lately because I've been so busy with.
You're not
with
much of a
school.
you're not much of a gamer, Noah.
I'm actually not.
Yeah,
At
do you
all.
even game, dude?
Yeah.
I haven't.
It's not even a gamer girl.
I tried playing some Battlefield 1 today, and then the internet at my school crashed. So then I was just like, okay.
You should
That's
be
actually
be
very
playing
sad if the internet crashed.
you
I
should be
unlocked
playing
the Russian
Minecraft
sniper
with
rifle.
me on Hypixel. That's what
Dude,
you should be
I'd be
doing.
up for some Minecraft later.
You
Are
should
you
be
playing
playing.
Minecraft without me, Austin?
I'm sorry, Cade. I forgot about
I'm a
that.
Minecraft hero.
Oh, that's awkward. I used to play Minecraft with Cade all the time, and then he stole my diamonds, and I banned him from my server.
Yeah.
This
It was
is a
a
communist server. You have
Yeah.
to share your
yeah,
diamonds.
it was a crime of passion. I only had his diamonds in my inventory, and I jumped into hell.
Oh, I always jump into
Dumb.
hell.
What have you been
The
up to,
Banhammers
Cade?
with the
I haven't
diamonds with
talked
him.
to you for a while.
What's
okay. I asked
Mhm.
Cade what he's been up to.
that?
Oh, you cut out for me, but
I'm sorry.
As of late, I forgive you. As of late, I have been basically there's been 3 phases: classes, TV shows, and one of two things, that being either Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege or Tom Clancy's The Division. Both of which I only play at night, and I mostly just watch the TV shows during the day. Or very early day, because I'll like play Rainbow Six and stuff like that from like 8 to like midnight, and then I'll watch like TV shows from midnight to 7, and then go to classes at 8, and then just not enjoy life pretty much afterwards. But Rainbow Six Siege is very, very fun.
I know Noah likes Rainbow Six.
You said you have it for PC, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I have
Do you
a
have
PS4.
it for? Yeah.
I have a PS4. It's a fun game though. That's a good game.
What level
it's
are
challenging.
you on? I just hit like level 22.
I don't remember. I'm high. I'm like 774 maybe, something like that.
Yeah.
I saw a funny thing about that game on Reddit today. Someone said, with Rainbow Six Siege, you're either having John Wick moments or you're playing like you don't have fingers.
Yeah. Pretty much.
That game can get really frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It can I like it though. It's a fun game.
No, who do you play?
I play light armor mostly. Typically I play Thermite and Thatcher. Those are my two
Yeah.
Those are my two attacking ones, and then I play Castle a lot. Castle, and then sometimes like Bandit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Castle's really good. Castle, not many people play him, but he's super good. At least at my level. I don't know about when people are actually good at the game.
You know how there's like all the good people like Mira, like all the like high level ones.
Dude, I always play Mira.
Dude, I can't. I've never unlocked Mira. I haven't had the patience to get. Like I'm saving up all my stuff. I'm gonna try to get Valkyrie, because the problem with like Mira and like Kavir and all them is that everyone wants to play as those people. So it's like you don't really get the chance to too often. But I like Valkyrie. I like the cameras because I use cameras a lot in the game.
Yeah, that's one thing I need to get better at. The only reason I have Mira, I have like Mira, Jackal, Ying, the other Legion.
How'd you get all those people? Did you pay for them or? Because
I bought the game, and then to help me like I bought the game itself, and I played it for a bit, and I was like, this is a game that I would be willing to spend more money on to be able to play a bit better in the early stages, and so I bought the season 2 pass.
That's cool. I've been grinding to get I'm like grinding to get enough. What is it? Is it what is it? It's
like Rainbow's. It's like Siege points or something.
It's like RP or something like that. I know it starts with an R, but
RP is leagues.
I'm basically saving everything to get Valkyrie because I like the cameras.
Yeah, I'm saving up for Buck just because he seems super fun.
Have you gotten to those annoying people though that basically like you'll be attacking and they'll just come out of the door and they'll just kill you like immediately?
The spawn campers.
Yeah, the spawn campers. Those people drive me nuts.
One of the main attackers I play, my main attackers are usually Ying, who I really enjoy. She's another one of the new ones, and Glaz, and sometimes
is cool.
Sometimes Jackal. But whenever I play Glaz and someone does that, I'm usually able to just find him with the thermal scope and then kill him, and I always feel proud of myself after that one.
Yeah, those spawn campers are annoying.
Yeah.
But I started college this week. That's what I've been doing.
Nice. How's it been?
It's been pretty good. It's an art school, so there's a lot of art.
That's dumb.
Having to draw a lot. I'm not very good at it. I drew something good though. I drew a bucket on top of a column.
This is a bucket.
Well, that's all you need in the film world, Noah.
Yeah, that's all I need. And then in design class, I drew some patterns.
Nice.
I drew a couple of lines.
That sounds like a great school.
I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Oh my god.
No, it just breaks down.
I
don't know.
English is a lot of fun, though. I'm doing really well in English, I think. I mean, we haven't really done anything because it's only like the first week of classes, but like the kind of stuff that we're doing so far, I'm really knowledgeable on.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
You're a
I got all the
knowledgeable guy.
knowledge.
You're gonna feel like that, and then you're gonna hit a point where they jump ahead in material, and you start feeling like you're falling behind. So even if college tip, even if you know what's going on and like what they're teaching, pay attention anyway, because you won't be paying attention when they start teaching things you don't know.
Yeah, Noah, give up.
Yeah, I'll just give up.
Give
It's
up.
fine. How's high school going, Austin?
It's still pretty bad. It's not as bad as it used to be. Like, I'm getting used to it now. Like, not seeing you guys every day and everything. Like, I've gotten used to that. But
Austin,
I mean,
do you miss me?
oh yeah, I miss everyone. But
Who do
me?
you miss more, me or Cade?
um,
You have to think about it.
Yeah.
no, I'm just
I
not
think
good.
we both know that I'm the when you miss me.
I think here's the thing. From until now, I thought Cade and Newell were the same person, and they just switch voices every now and then. So I'm quite confused.
What are you
right
talking
now.
about?
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, a lot of
Hey,
people,
Jameson!
Hey, Jameson!
a lot of people thought me and Cade were the same people for a long time. Remember in theater class, Cade, Miga, McComas.
Yeah, that got really annoying. That got really, really annoying.
I remember Elisa Barbary said you and Noah Miga are like the exact same person. I didn't know whether to be flattered or like really hurt.
You mean, wait, Coach Barbie?
Wow.
No, Elisa
You
Barbary
mean salty?
did. Because I was like, thanks, I guess. I don't know.
Coach Barbary?
No, Elisa Barbary.
Oh, Elisa Barbary. Okay, I was confused. I was
Yeah.
like,
We just dropped
Isn't
vibes.
she the senior?
I think
Yeah.
she's a senior now. Yeah.
Yeah, she's a
she was.
senior.
Oh,
She was in our. She's in Austin's grade, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I
She's
am a
pretty
senior.
talented.
Yeah, she's good. Anyway, what was where was I even going with that? I can't remember.
I asked you about
Oh.
how school was, and you were talking about how me and Cade are the same people.
Oh yeah, well yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know how to further elaborate on that, but yeah.
What do you like better right now, Theater 2 or Theater 4?
It kind of switches. I hated getting ready for open mic at first, and then I started really liking it. Like, it was a lot of fun. I used to really look forward to it. And there were times where I like really look forward to T2 because I just screw around and have fun and like do fun projects and stuff. So it really switches. Right now I think I might be enjoying T4 a little bit more. But it's very close. Because it's pretty much just the same class with different people. T4 is a little bit more laid back and more professional, but, you know. It's
Yeah,
pretty much
I understand what you mean.
T3.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't been paying that much attention because just now, I saw that Don't Starve, one of my personal favorite games, or if not my very favorite game, has just announced a big new update.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
I just...
What's being added?
What's that?
What's being added?
It looks like so basically it's called Hamlet, and at the front of it, it seems like a huge update to pig villages, which is a fun part that hasn't ever been really expanded upon. Already though, they have added in a beta patch that you can access right now. They added a bunch of stuff to Shipwrecked, which is a very fun, version of the game you can play. And it looks like they're adding all kinds of... This is super cool. There's, like, special weapons. There's this place called The Forge. It's a 6-player co-op challenge. And there's all kinds of, like, crazy charge and jump attacks.
Interesting.
Damn.
Yeah, this looks super cool.
I am just about Don't Starve together for me and my girlfriend, because we were trying to find a game to play while she was away. And
You should play
I saw
Hearts
you
of
were playing
Iron.
that earlier.
I know, I talked to her about that. It's just so expensive, though, is the thing. So,
You could split it,
no, she
or
probably...
you could just be a
She-
good boyfriend and buy it for her.
Yeah, I know. I just don't have the money right now. But, yeah, I bought that.
Are you saying you don't want to buy your girlfriend things?
You don't
Okay.
want to buy her Hearts of Iron 4, Austin? The greatest gift you could ever give a girlfriend?
Listen up.
You don't want to win her heart with Hearts of Iron?
Don't want to win her heart with the Anschluss of Austria.
Danziger War?
Danziger War. But yeah, I bought that, and we've been playing that together. So that's been fun. I'm glad they're coming out with a new update, because
Yeah.
more content. Good.
Have you played
Good
Don't
stuff.
Starve before?
Nuh-uh. I've seen videos, but I've never played it.
Really? Well, Austin, if you ever want someone else to play with or show you around a bit, I have a between Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together, I have over 450 hours.
Oh my god. So wait, what's the difference between Don't Starve and Don't Starve Together?
I was gonna ask the same thing. Aren't they just the same game, just one's multiplayer and one's not?
Well, not exactly. They actually worked very hard to make it the opposite of that. So basically, you got Don't Starve and then Don't Starve Together. At the beginning of it, one was just multiplayer of the other. But then you got this, basically, Don't Starve, the original game, went into this thing to Wrath of the Giants. And then now it's at Shipwrecked, which Shipwrecked is the most fun I've had in Don't Starve. In a, I don't want to say in a long time, because there's all kinds of fun stuff that can happen together. But, and then in Don't Starve Together, that much after the original game got Wrath of the Giants, it now has Wrath of the Giants. But then Don't Starve Together has gone somewhere after, like even farther after that the main game does not have. And I forget what the actual update is called at the moment, but it's this whole big other update, and it has like all kinds of multiplayer stuff like pets and
costumes and stuff.
Fight together.
Yeah.
Can you get a Tamagotchi, Cade?
Man, it's actually really funny. Me and my friend, in the world that we play on, we have this mod that we've both installed for the server called More Pets. And usually you can get these things like it's called like a Varglet, a like a Ewling, a Glom, something like basically baby versions of other like bigger monsters in the game. And we got this one called More Pets, and basically, Wilson, the main character, you can just have a small one of him follow you around. so someone's playing Wilson. But yeah, it's great. Shipwrecked is very, very fun. I've spent countless hours on all 3 versions of Don't Starve, but the most fun I've probably had is with Shipwrecked, because I've always been fascinated with the ocean and stuff.
So there's a lot of content in that game then, right?
Oh, there's so much. There's so much.
Nice.
What's your favorite part about the ocean, Cade? I'm curious. You're fascinated with the ocean. What do you like about the ocean so much? Because I'm not a big ocean person.
Under the ocean.
So like the depths of the ocean.
Yeah.
The parts that you can't see.
We've only explored like 10% of the ocean's, floor.
Yeah, I mean it's a mystery down there. Like we're more likely to find quote unquote aliens like in the ocean than in space. In like a few hundred years or so. It's pretty crazy. Because like already in the ocean we found like lobsters and jellyfish, unless they are killed, will not die. Or it's just a certain breed of jellyfish, and maybe a certain breed of lobster, but yeah.
Yeah.
Recently, there is a fish, a deep water fish that was discovered that it can. It generates its own body heat, and they're like studying like how does a fish generate its own body heat? It's really weird, but deep sea, whatever.
So you're saying it's a warm-blooded fish?
It's warm-blooded.
Cool.
Interesting.
Probably just drank some hot cocoa.
Nice.
Do they got like a little cafe down there at the bottom of the ocean? The Krusty Krab.
Yeah, so you got SpongeBob.
The Crimson Jack.
SpongeBob.
Oh, I know that meme.
Yeah.
Shoot, that takes me back.
What's one of your favorite episodes of SpongeBob? Aiden, you didn't watch SpongeBob when you were a kid, did you?
Nope.
Yeah, you didn't. I like the Snowball episode. It's my favorite.
You like the what one?
SpongeBob.
Oh, you're one of those kids.
My mom didn't want me watching SpongeBob, but then when I finally did, I just thought it was dumb.
Yeah, it was a short amount of time that I wasn't allowed to, and then I didn't have any want to watch it.
I
don't think it's like a bad show. I just think it's a pretty stupid show, but there's a lot of stupid shows that are funny. So.
Yeah. I went back and I watched some of the older episodes. I watched the one with Flance the Flounder, or whatever, the bully episode.
Oh yeah, the bully one.
And I went back and I last time I watched that when I was like probably, I don't know, like 13 or something. And I got so many more of the jokes now that I've like actually written stuff and I like get comedy now. Like all of the jokes make a lot more sense and I'm not a stupid dumb kid.
Yeah.
But it is really well written. Like I was surprised. Like it still holds up and it's still pretty funny. It's like something. It's like an open mic skit if it were an episode of a TV show. It's just stupid funny.
Have you gone to As a writer, Austin, have you gotten to the point where you can like look at like an episode or a movie or something and see the 3-act structure?
No, I don't. Well, I don't really focus on that. I guess I could, but
it's pretty cool. Like I think I'd suggest like a movie that really like kind of perfectly embodies the 3-act structure. In my opinion, would be the First Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yeah.
Like that's a really good movie to study, like looking at like story structure.
Yeah.
Because you've seen it, right, Austin?
Oh yeah. No. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like you got your setup. You get to introduce to the different characters, right? You get this kind of weird setup that introduces you to Elizabeth and kind of her history with the medallion or whatever it is, and then you get introduced again to Will as an older person, and you see he's kind of into Elizabeth a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden comes this guy, Jack Sparrow, and then there's like a little fun action scene, get people like, oh man, this is a really cool adventure movie, this is going to be fun. And then you get Elizabeth being kidnapped and the medallion and all that, and that's kind of like the call to action where Will and Jack team up.
Yeah.
That's the first act. And then I'd say the second act probably ends after the battle when Jack and Elizabeth get rescued on the island. That's where I'd say the second act ends, right? You got kind of the stories built up. You figure out, there's this curse. You kind of this build up, and then you get to the third act, which is basically when they get rescued, in my opinion. And that's like them being like, oh, okay, so we're getting rescued. We're gonna go with these Navy guys, and we're gonna go and we're gonna conquer, or we're gonna not conquer. We're gonna beat the pirates, and we're gonna fix this whole mess. We're gonna save Will and all that kind of stuff.
You got to conquer the pirates.
I have a film thing to talk about, or a movie that I've watched, like very recently.
Let's transition to movies we've watched.
I watched Cloverfield for the first time.
Which one?
And
the first one?
The first one.
Or 10?
I'm watching 10 Lane. I'm going up to New York with my girlfriend over fall break, and we're gonna watch both of them. But I couldn't wait to watch Cloverfield, so I just went ahead and watched it. I really liked it. I thought it was pretty good.
I never saw the original Cloverfield. I only saw 10 Cloverfield Lane.
It's good. Since the found footage thing is so overdone now, it's kind of annoying. But when you think about it from the perspective that this really hadn't been done that much besides Blair Witch and everything, I think it's really well done. The characters are really likable, and they have personality, and you want them all to get out, and it's extremely stressful and very I wouldn't say heart-wrenching, but it's very edge of your seat, suspenseful. Yeah, it's really, really good.
Man,
I like it a lot.
I keep watching I watched the trailer again for The Snowman. I cannot wait for that movie. I think that movie is going to be really, really good.
Yeah, I watched the trailer for that in theater. It might have been with you, but I was watching the trailer in that with... No, it was when I watched Dunkirk. I watched the trailer for the first time. I was like, oh, this movie's going to be fucking dumb. And then I looked at it, I kept on watching it. I'm like, oh, this actually looks pretty good.
I'm reading the book right now. I bought the book. It's so good so far. I'm on maybe chapter 12-ish. It's so interesting.
It's just what is it? Just a murder mystery, kind of.
Kind of. It's actually a Swedish book.
Oh.
That was It's been translated into English, but it takes place in Sweden. The guy who's directing the movie directed, I think it was Let the Right One In, which is another really good Swedish thing. It's a Swedish vampire movie, I think, that's supposedly really, really good. I haven't actually seen it.
Yeah.
But I cannot wait for that movie.
Oh.
I cannot wait.
Oh, no, you just cut out for us. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
You're good.
It's fine.
They'll hear.
I can't wait for The Snowman, though. It's going to be so good.
Well, I'm excited that you're excited for a movie. That excites you.
I'm
excited that...
for the Don't Starve update. Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited that Cade's excited about a game that excites him.
Man, I'm actually looking further into this. So basically the whole thing about Shipwrecked is you can jump from island to island.
Yeah.
And,
that's cool.
Yeah, it's super, super cool. But with this new update, you can live on the sea now, too. You can make platforms on the ocean.
Oh, that's
which is
cool.
awesome.
Wait,
We should play Don't Starve sometime together.
Yeah, that'll be
fun.
fun.
Make an oil platform, Cade, and you can take all the oil, make some money off of it. Can you do that? And
they didn't add oil, but they added tar slicks.
That's lame. You should be able to get oil. You should become an oil tycoon.
You know what? They did add oil. They added oil, yeah.
Wait, are you being serious right now?
No. I just want to be cool.
Can you build houses and Don't Starve?
build
like,
houses, you can build walls around your base area.
Okay, I see.
But that's about as close as you're gonna get.
Nice. How deep is the crafting system in that game? Because
how what?
How many
crafting system.
Yeah, how many crafting recipes are there?
Ooh, there's quite a few. I mean, you got everything. There's basically 3 main tiers. There's the one you start out being able to know. There's the one you have to have the science machine to know, and then there's the one that you have to have the alchemy engine to know. And then on top of those two, there's the magic tiers, which are you have to have the prestidigitator to know, and then above that you have to have the I forget what it's called. I don't want to say alchemy engine again, but it's something like that. It's basically just this triangle with a purple gem in the middle. And then above all of that, there's another, like, even greater magic tier for, like, the in-game magic stuff where you gotta go underground, and then you gotta go further underground, and you gotta fight off, like, in this maze or some shit. And then there's this little runic crafting table, like, the very back of it. And that is where you can get all kinds of super cool stuff, where you can craft it with specific gems. Like, for example, one's a thing that makes you, if you turn it into a necklace, it makes you run faster. If you turn it into a staff, you can shoot it at the ground, and it makes like a sun there that you can use to heat you up and cook food for you. There's one that allows you to teleport wherever you want. There's one that allows you to basically just break anything that you've made, and it gives you it doesn't sound that great. It gives you 75% of the materials you used on it. But considering that hammers, which are usually the only way you can break anything in that game, give you 50%, that's a big thing. I'm just rambling at this point, but I'll talk about Don't Starve all day. I love Don't Starve.
Yeah, it's a good. I've always wanted to buy it. I just never, like, when I've had the money, I've always wanted to buy something else. But like now, I'm like getting into it because it's like very satisfying to play.
Oh yeah, if you want to play anytime or need any help, just send a message my way.
I'll hit you up. Don't you worry.
Cool.
Alright.
Awesome. Sounds like a fun game.
Well, I think me and Cade are married now, so.
I hope so. Can I watch you and your girlfriend kiss?
Yeah, while we get married. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like that. That sounds like that awkward 3-way relationship in what was it, the first season of Rick and Morty?
What?
With the grandparents and then that black kid.
I remember
that was really
dress
awkward.
up in a Superman costume and hide in the closet.
Yeah.
That's a good show. I haven't watched any. Like, I only watched like the first couple of episodes of season 3.
Oh no! You have to watch the past 2 episodes of season 3. You have to.
I'll watch them with you.
My favorite episode so far is the one with what's it called? The Citadel. Tales from the Citadel.
Yes,
that's my favorite episode of the entire series so far.
Oh, Tales. Okay.
The furthest I've gone is I watched Pickle Rick. That's the furthest I've gone.
Well,
yeah, that was a meme episode.
That was a bad episode.
That was a meme episode, and I don't like the one time I legitimately had to look up a pickle for class. Google Images was flooded with Pickle Rick. I'm like, stop.
I mean, everywhere's flooded with Pickle Rick.
It's not even like
it's
funny.
not even funny.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Yeah. I thought it was a good episode. I liked the episode.
I thought it was okay.
I thought it was a great episode.
I think every episode of Rick and Morty is going to be like okay at worst, and that was an okay episode. I didn't like it that much, but whatever. It's fine.
One of my least favorites was actually the most recent one, the Morty's Mind Blowers.
Oh yeah, that was okay. That was another okay one. I like that more than Pickle Rick, but I see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a tier 4.
I thought that I guess it's the second episode. The leaked episode was really good, and then the second episode, the one where they go to the Mad Max type of thing. I thought that episode was okay. Didn't blow me away.
Yeah, that was a good episode. But no, you need to watch the one before the most recent one because that actually has some like significant
I'll catch
plot
up eventually.
Super cool. And
it's very
my favorite topic in Rick and Morty.
It's that's probably in my top 10 episodes, but I don't want to spoil it for you. But
it's my favorite.
Don't spoil it for me.
Yeah, you need to watch that like as soon as possible. It's really good.
Rick dies.
Okay. Yeah, Rick dies
and Morty becomes Rick.
Well, you just spoiled it, Cade. Now I can't watch it. Now I can't watch it with the full satisfaction of not knowing what's gonna happen.
I'm sorry, Noah.
You're a bully.
What?
Cade.
There's Link in Breath of the Wild? I can't play the game now.
Wait, Link isn't Zelda in Breath of the Wild? I can't play this game. What?
Dude, what if Zelda was a girl? Wouldn't that be crazy?
Dude, that's crazy.
I know. I can't live in a world like that.
Dude, I can't wait to use my my master knife to kill all of the rebel cells as Zelda.
My master knife. I can't wait.
That was good.
I can't wait to use my god blade.
My keyblade.
Yeah, my Hyrulean handgun.
Oh, that needs to be the next game. The Legend of Zelda and the Hyrulean handgun.
Time to seal Ganon away with my P90.
It's just like a giant sea worm or some shit. It's like a new Wind Waker, but it's all about, instead of focusing on like different weapons like Breath of the Wild did, it's just different assault weapons.
It's a first-person shooter. It's a first-person competitive shooter. That's the next Zelda game. That's the only way.
They came out with the Nintendo Universe fucking XCOM game. First-person shooters coming soon.
Oh wait, is that the Rabbids one?
Mario and Rabbids.
The gameplay looks good.
It actually looks very good. I want to play it. I want to play Mario Odyssey. I want to replay Breath of the Wild, and I want to play the Rabbids. And
I still haven't gotten the Switch. I need a Switch because I want to play Breath of the Wild and everything. But
Switches aren't super expensive.
You probably have a.
They're
300.
Yeah,
but you probably have a Switch if you weren't buying useless PlayStation 4 games you're never gonna play again.
Oh.
Don't be mean to him, Aidan. You know he's sensitive.
I'm very sensitive.
I'm a mean person. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Austin.
Yeah. Legend of Zelda: Guns of the Wild, sponsored by the NRA.
Guns of the Wild. That's a better time. I don't know. Well, maybe it should be Guns of the Wild. The Hyrulean handgun. That's what it should be called. It's an expansion.
It's sponsored by the NRA, so at the end they have to show how guns can be dangerous. At one point, Link you know how his sister gets stolen at the beginning of Wind Waker? He accidentally shoots his sister in the beginning of Guns of the Wild.
Oh,
the safety was off. Oh, yeah. Link.
It's like that banned episode of Gargoyles.
He shoots Princess Zelda, and he's like, "Well, excuse me, Princess.
You should have
been standing in my way."
It was like that banned episode of the Powerpuff Girls, you know, where on the creepypasta form, you know. Yeah, man, crazy.
Yeah, Powerpuff Girls.
Powerpuff Girls.
That was a good show. Don't mock Powerpuff Girls.
It was a good
show. I ever watched it as a kid. There were a lot of shows that I didn't watch as a kid.
So that's why you turned out so weird.
Yeah, that's the reason why I can't.
That's why you're a giant nerd. Got him. High five. Oh no. Oh god.
That's my haha laugh.
Oh. There you go.
Austin, what's your warrior cat name?
My warrior cat would probably be Emperor Paw Print Tiger Boy.
Long John.
Yeah, Long John Silver.
Mine would be Slim Jim.
I read like one Warriors Cat book, and that's it. And I was like, yeah, no thanks. I've never been
like it.
Yeah, I've never been good with like stuff that's hyped. When it's like, oh, you need to read this book series. It's so hyped. I try, and I'm just like, it was okay.
Yeah. Austin's one of those people who tries to be a hipster.
Yeah, I'm like...
I tried to read No Man's Sky. It wasn't really...
Yeah, I tried to read the novelization of No Man's Sky, but there wasn't enough content.
No. It was like 2 chapters long.
Yeah. And the rest was just the rest was just letters and numbers on the page, and he said that every single read is different. I don't understand. It's weird.
Yeah, and I mean, I read the supposed like chapter 4. I think that was like 36 pages in, and like I knew like 2 words. It was in a totally different language. And I wanted to read it with my friends, but I just couldn't do it. Whenever I wanted to read with them, they just got teleported out of the room. I don't know what's happening. He said I could read with my friends, but I can't.
Yeah, every time I tried to read the book, the walls would start hissing, and my room would set aflame, and I would summon Sithis or something like that.
Yeah. I hate it when that happens. Yeah. Sithis always gets on my nerves.
Get back down there, Sithis. Get out of here, Ekthun.
Yeah. I mean, apparently they the author of the book, what was his name again? Sean Murray?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that guy.
He wrote some good stuff in his time, but like now, No Man's Sky.
Well,
Like, it's
I
not
know
even a good
he had a
book.
small editorial job on Burnout, but and he did really good with that. But and then he made like a really small. Alright, we should probably stop.
This is getting to be too much.
Wow, that got really meta really fast. Oh my god.
Have you continued with Game of Thrones at all, Austin?
No, I keep on thinking like I need to finish it, and then I'm like I don't wanna. I wanna watch Netflix or something. I don't know. It's weird. I might eventually. It's just like
Yeah.
you know, I'm not into it right now.
If you don't watch it, like you got to get into it. Is the
Yeah, I know. Maybe over winter break or something like that, because I'll have a crap ton of time then.
Mm-hmm.
It's just with all the
I
AP
come
and
back in
stuff.
November.
Oh,
I
you
come
do?
back for Thanksgiving.
Hey.
Yeah, and then I have the entire month off.
I'm gonna
until,
be gone
January.
in November. But actually, I'll be. Well, when do you get back? Actually.
I get back. I'm flying home November 17th.
Oh, okay. So I'll be around a little bit then.
Yeah, dude,
cool.
I wanna finish writing my thing, our show, and then I'm just gonna film it the whole winter break. That's what I'm gonna do.
Nice. Cool.
It'll be good.
Sounds good.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Any movies coming out that you guys are excited about?
Oh, you mean the Snowman?
We talked about that 2 podcasts in a row now.
It looks so good. I'm sorry.
Ninja.
I'm excited about
there's
the
a-
Han Solo film just because of how much of a shit show it's gonna be. But
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna
Oh,
be
man.
very good.
I'm looking through the list of movies coming out. We got apparently The Kingsman.
oh yeah,
is,
that was
really good.
released. Yeah, it was good. I heard.
Yeah.
The first one was good.
Only has a 50% on Rotten Tomatoes,
What?
but it is still pretty early. Yeah, I know.
Really?
90% of Google users like the movie. 7.4 out of 10 on IMDb.
I think we already talked about Flatliners. That's a
We
remake
did.
of the movie Flatliners from like I think it was maybe the 80s or 90s, and I think
Really?
it could be good if they do it right. I think we talked about that though. Guillermo del Toro's coming out with a new movie.
What is it? Water something?
Yeah, like the shapes in the water or something like that. I think it
Man
looks
in the
pretty good.
Water?
I
I
watched the
can't-
trailer
yeah.
for it. It has a real Creature from the Black Lagoon vibe. You know?
Yeah. They got the new Annabelle Creation movie.
That already
Coming
came out, I
out.
thought, right?
Oh, never mind. It did.
I heard
Secret
it's
Life
bad.
of Pets
Mine.
2?
You just didn't hear anything about the movie. August 11th, 2017. Are you kidding me?
Dude, that thing
I
was
heard-
advertised like to hell. I saw tons of stuff about it.
Probably because I don't watch TV, but like, if they're only advertising on TV,
No, I got tons of advertisements on like YouTube and stuff. It was good. I didn't see it, but it was supposedly really good.
Oh, was it good?
I got 0 advertisements for it.
I heard it was good. Secret Life of Pets 2.
Oh, yay.
I know.
Man, I love Illumination, the best animation company that totally doesn't just milk cheap animation to try to get money.
Yeah. Banana. Am I right, Austin?
Yeah, $10 million. But
in Secret Life of Pets 1, there's like a scene where they're like dressed up in Halloween costumes, all the animals, and they're dressed up like minions at one point, and
Thank
I wanted
God.
to die.
oh, yeah,
Dude,
me
that was
too.
such a bad movie.
Yeah. Well, and anything by
Did you see it,
Illumination is
Austin?
pretty much just bad. No, I don't watch Illumination movies. I don't want to.
Well,
give
I
them
like
my money.
Despicable Me 1.
Yeah, that was
So
good,
was-
but that
That's
was
a good
before
movie.
they were
Despicable
crap.
Me is a good movie, but I think both of them are good movies. I think the comedy's well written, and it's like overall a pretty cute story. But the minions
then there's
make
Minions.
everything cancer.
Banana!
It's not that like the minions they're
No.
annoying and stuff, but I mean, it's not like it doesn't ruin the movie for me.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't watch Minions because it's a movie about minions. That's stupid. The minions are stupid, but it doesn't ruin the movie.
no. Yeah,
No,
I watched
stop.
Minions. I watched the Minions movie for the lore.
Yeah, me
The
too.
lore.
Yeah.
I want to figure out how
You want
those.
to catch us up on the lore? Because none of us are willing to see that movie.
Don't I do what?
The lore of the minions.
Ooh, I
You
know,
wanna catch us up on
Basically,
that?
the minions control England. That's like the whole storyline. They hide in the sewers and they pop up and they like steel crowns. Also, Gru was a child.
All I know is that,
aren't they like giant deformed like testicles or something?
I'm
Isn't
not
that
sure
their
if that's
backstory?
I'm not sure if that's canon, but I'll support that theory.
That might be a fan fiction I read. Sorry.
Yeah, that might have just been the what fan fiction?
That's DeviantArt.
DeviantArt.
Yeah, like that picture
I know,
of Barry B. Benson kissing a minion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My brother and sister were watching Minions at one point, and there was a Rolling Stones song in it, and I lost my shit. I was like, Rolling Stones, yeah! And then I was like, oh wait, never mind, this is Minions.
Yeah,
And
they're trying to
like, where
get
did I put my shit?
They're trying to bring you down. They're trying to guide you down to their mind hole so they can harvest your brain for additional.
No, I'd never go near anyone's mind hole. No one ever go near anyone's mind hole.
Yeah, don't go in the mind hole.
I'm not that kind of a guy.
Yeah.
I won't go there that far.
That sounds like what the alien from Destroy All Humans like would eat with.
Have you guys seen it? Did you guys see it?
Yeah, I saw.
I know you saw it. Yeah, but
last podcast Austin, I told the story about how you took out your. I didn't really talk about the movie a whole lot, but I told the story about how you brought your birth certificate.
Oh yeah.
Your real birth certificate.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm a man of practicalities.
You're supposed to make a photocopy of that stuff.
You can forge a photocopy, Aidan. I'll give you my photocopied one.
Really quick, I just did a little bit of research. The director of The Snowman, Thomas Alfredson. Highest rated movie is Let the Right One In. It's a 98% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Nice.
Lowest rated is called Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy.
Oh, I know. I've heard about that.
83% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Nice.
And then
so he's good.
It was really good. Austin and me both really enjoyed it. How much did I talk about it last time? I don't think I talked about it a whole lot.
We didn't get incredibly in depth with like plot or characters or any of that, but you gave like a brief summary of what you thought about the movie, and then you told the story of how Austin used his birth certificate to get in because he doesn't have a driver's license or permit.
Soon.
What was you want to talk a little bit about your opinion on the movie, Austin?
I really liked it. I thought it was really good. It got me into the It universe. And not the Stephen King universe. I really don't care about Stephen, like Dark Tower and stuff. But it got me into
me out.
But it got me into the It universe, and I've been like watching clips of it on YouTube and stuff because I want more material and stuff. And I'm probably gonna listen to the audiobook just because I'm not gonna be able to read the book because holy crap, it's long. But
I have the book at my house. I haven't read it, but I have it.
Yeah, but I really liked it. I thought it was really good. The guy who played it, he channeled the clown man perfectly. So there you go.
Yeah, there's like certain scenes that are just like...
The clown's name is Pennywise.
Pennywise the dancing clown, yeah. There's certain scenes that are just like ingrained in my head.
Yeah.
Like there's this one scene where Pennywise basically grabs this kid and he's like...
Spoilers, by the way.
He's like the kid's like arm is broken, so he can't like escape or anything. And Pennywise like he does this thing with his teeth, where his teeth kind of come out like in this like almost monstrous way, and so he's like taunting the kid, kind of. He's like acting like he's gonna bite the kid, and then he's not biting him. Like,
I hate it when clowns do that to me.
Yeah, and I honestly though I think with the movie,
they grab me all the time.
It doesn't get any scarier than the opening scene. I think. I don't know what you thought, Austin, but
the opening scene was tremendous. The most terrifying part. The opening scene was great. I wish there were more scenes like that in the movie, because I love the idea of this like clown who acts like very innocent to try to draw kids in, and then he just completely kills them. Like that's what I love about the character, and they didn't really do that so much.
Yeah, it was really just him scaring the kids.
It was just
Have you noticed, Austin, when he was being all nice to the kid? Did you know, like, there was that, like, little drop of, like, spit just on his lip?
Yeah.
Do you notice that? I know, I was like, oh, God. It was,
oh, I want that spit.
It was so unnerving.
I want that clown spittle.
Oh, yeah.
The whole scene it's a really well done movie. Like, if you guys are, like, horror fans, I know you kind of like horror, right, Cade, a little bit?
Yeah, I don't watch horror alone because I'm more for, entertainment than horror when I'm alone, but watching horror movies with other people is like some of my favorite things. I like the like, I don't want to say like psychedelic horror, but I like the horror that like kind of plays mind games with you. Kind of like,
yeah.
I suppose it could be counted as that. I also really like the Saw movies. They get super cheesy towards the end, but that's just because.
Dude, I watched the first Saw and I didn't like it. Like
they're not great movies, but they're interesting to like think about and just like because it's not a bunch of ghosts or ghouls killing people. It's like an organized group.
Like, I thought the premise was really solid. I was like, that's a premise I can get behind. I thought the acting in the movie was actually all pretty good, for the most part. And then, I just didn't think that the writing was that great, and I thought it was kind of just almost poorly filmed. Like, the way it was styled and all that kind of stuff. It just didn't work for me.
Wait, are you talking about it?
Ugly. No, I'm talking about, the Saw.
Oh,
the
Saw.
first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just didn't like it very much. I don't know why. It just, like, I watched the whole thing and I'm like, this movie's just not very good.
Yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it's fun to watch with other people just because it's like so gory, and you know, it's like it's fun to think about, but also it's kind of just fun to watch. I'm not saying that like gore is fun to watch or anything, but it's like, wow, that guy just fucking exploded. Okay.
Yeah, you didn't like Evil Dead, right? When we watched that, the remake.
I did not like it. I thought it was a very good movie. But I'm not a fan of someone licking a knife until their tongue splits in half. You know?
Oh yeah.
It's that kind of
I mean,
thing.
I'm not a huge fan of that either, but
I thought it was a good movie overall. I just kind of got jumpy or something.
Have you seen Evil Dead 2?
No, you told me how it was basically just a comedy.
Yeah, I love those movies. They're good movies. We rewatched The Shining last night. We didn't finish it. We watched like half of it, but that movie still, it's so good. Like it's not super scary anymore, but like there's like the kind of tension it makes. It's just so good.
Yeah.
Noah cut out again.
Oh.
People on the podcast can't tell that.
Yeah.
Well, for us, he did. Noah, buddy.
Oh yeah, I'm here.
Hey, buddy.
Hey, I'm sorry. I think something happened for a second. It went kind of weird.
Maybe we should stop pretty soon then, because we've been talking for ages by now.
No, we're about almost at an hour right now.
Oh really? I thought it was longer.
Yeah.
We can keep going then. Okay.
No.
Yeah.
We should find a new topic. We're talking about movies right now. We need a smooth glider to another topic. The Zack and Cody movies. We love the Zack and Cody movies.
Oh yeah,
Shipwrecked.
That's what I specialize in.
You mean I've never watched you mean Big Daddy? The film starring Adam Sandler as as Dylan and Cole Sprouse?
That is exactly what I meant. Yes, Big Daddy.
Yeah, Big Daddy.
That's a movie.
I also like Jack and Jill. Jack and Jill was one of the best movies I've ever seen.
I'm not gonna lie. The Dunkachino scene at the end of Jack and Jill I thought was pretty funny.
Yeah, I mean there were some funny things in that movie, but that doesn't mean, like, just because it looks cool to watch someone burn alive doesn't mean you should do it. You should burn someone alive. But that's just my opinion. Burn people as you wish.
But that's just a theory. Okay.
Murder theory.
Yeah.
Did you guys?
Thanks for killing.
Did you guys watch Riverdale at all? Did anyone watch that?
No.
The guy that plays Cody, I think. What is it? Is it Cole Sprouse? Is that
no
him?
one cares. They're the same people.
He's in
Everyone
that show.
cares.
He's good in it. He's
Wait,
good in it.
Okay, who played who in Zack and
I'm pretty sure
Cody?
Cole was Cody and Dylan was Zach.
Cole Sprouse was Cody Martin.
Yeah. He's in that show.
It has a
Riverdale.
6.3 out of 10 on IMDb.
Dang.
Riverdale
Was
was
bad,
pretty good.
man.
Oh my god. Brian Stepanek is Arwen. Man, I don't like seeing all these characters that are supposed to be like kooky and stuff, like their actual headshots and everything.
Is it weird?
Yeah, I'll send you Esteban's right now.
Oh no.
Are you just gonna post in the chat?
There it is.
Oh. Yeah.
Let's see this.
That's all he has to say.
Oh my God.
Esteban. No.
Wait, what chat is this in?
This
in
is
the-
a disaster.
It's in the
Oh,
podcast
podcast chat.
The only one with a notification.
I mean, if Austin struggles to figure this out too, that'd be really funny.
I'm not playing IT.
You didn't play IT last time. I did.
I didn't want to.
He's a cute boy.
He is a cute boy.
Dang. Wow.
Did you guys watch end up watching more of the IT crowd?
No.
No.
I haven't.
Okay, never mind.
I haven't seen it yet.
I don't know.
It's a good show.
Shows like that, like with like The Office and It's Always Sunny and like shows like that, I can just never get into them, and I don't know why. I really like Arrested Development. That's like the one exception. I don't really. It might be the narration, kind of, but
we gotta write a song about how you should definitely not diddle kids.
You gotta pay the troll toll.
Get into the boys' hole.
I really
it sounds like you're saying boys' hole.
Such a.
I love the line. May I offer you an egg in this trying time? Though that's a good line. It's not that I don't appreciate it. I heavily appreciate it. It's always sunny because I can tell the humor is really smart. I just can't get into it for some reason. Much like Game of Thrones.
I remember watching I watched a few episodes with my roommate today, and there was this one. They were on a mountain and everything, and maybe it wasn't even on that one. I think it was though. And he just like looked a woman in the eye and he said, "I will enter you hard, and I will enter you deep. I will last as long or as short as I would like to, and you will not enjoy it until I'm wet or something."
Oh my god!
And he just said that looking into her eyes, and it's like, God.
Dude, have you seen the episode where he's like, "Oh, they're not gonna ask to leave because of the implication." They're on the boat, and he's like, "We get them onto the boat, and they don't have anywhere to go because of the implication."
Yeah.
That's a really dark show. It's so funny though.
God. Yeah, like in another episode, they got a new house. They got a dog for the new house. Didn't feed the dog and then ate it.
And then the alarm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good show. We probably shouldn't be talking about it because Aidan and Austin both haven't seen it, but
that doesn't matter.
I don't care. I'm not gonna watch it anyway.
How far did you get in Arrested Development, Austin?
I literally only watched the first episode with you, but I could tell that I really liked it. And I've been meaning to watch it more, but I just haven't had Netflix. But now I have it again, so I'm probably gonna start doing that.
They get to the point where they there's this lawyer, and his name is Bob Lobb, and his law firm is called Bob Blah Blah.
Yes.
The writing in that show is incredible.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I'll look it up real quick. I'll do a little bit of research. He wrote something else that I really liked. The writer of the show. Hang on. I'll look it up.
Let's not do this.
Creator Mitchell Hurwitz. Let's see what else he's done. He did. Hang on. He's known for Arrested Development. Where is it? You know, so I don't know. Maybe I was wrong. I swear to God, there was something he was known for that I really liked, other than Arrested Development. Maybe I'm just.
Cade, what is that image?
Yeah, I'm just trying to contribute.
You gotta, and when we do this, you gotta be posting these pictures to the, or putting them in the thing.
I'm putting the really good ones straight out of my lobbies going in there.
Didn't Mr. Moby, didn't he beat his wife or something?
You just call him Moby.
Dude, I want to meet Mr. Moby.
Wait, is that his name?
Mr. Mosby.
Mr. Mosley,
Mr.
sorry.
He's a good artist.
Mr. Mosley, sorry. Is it Mosley or Mosby?
Sorry,
What
it's
Mosby.
Mosby. I'm so bad for laughing
that-
because that sounds like a really dick thing, but Moby Dick and Mr. Mosby just fit too well together.
Yeah. But didn't he, beat his wife or something?
Wow. That's a
No.
joke.
No, hold on. I'm gonna look this up.
I wonder how tall... He's a small guy, right? How tall is he?
He's a smaller man. I can check. I have like his Google image stuff right next to me. 5'6". He's 5'6".
Oh, so he's like about as tall as me. That makes me feel
That was,
bad.
that was his outfit from Sweet
I'm like
Life on
5'6" and a
Deck.
half.
Yeah.
I'm not that much taller. I stopped growing like freshman year of high school.
You're gonna hit a growth spurt in your late 40s. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I know.
That's a good
Oh my
picture.
god. What show is that on?
It looks like Scrubs.
Yeah, it looks like Scrubs to me.
Oh
too.
yeah, he was on Scrubs, I think. Did you guys watch Scrubs?
No, I just
That was a good
recognized the costume.
When I was in 8th grade, I watched the entirety of Scrubs, and except for the very last season where they tried to reboot it and they did really bad. Yeah, that's
There's so
Scrubs,
much
I think.
pain in that picture. You can see it in both of the. Well, no, in like, I think that's Dylan. In Dylan's eyes, you can see like malice. In Mosby's eyes, you can see just like help.
Pain.
Yeah. Get out of my lobby.
It's so good. Oh man.
I like that show. I remember my parents hated it. They thought it was stupid, but I thought it was really funny when I was young.
All Disney shows are stupid, especially the ones nowadays. But that doesn't mean they're not entertaining. The ones
Oh my
entertaining
God.
nowadays aren't. Wait,
What do you-
no,
like,
there are no entertaining.
Dog with the
ones now.
blog?
Dog with a blog.
Get to know Jace.
Okay, there were some that were okay. Because I never really watched these head on, but like because I have 4 younger sisters, every
Yeah,
once in a while
that's
I
what
would
it's
come in
like
and
for me,
like I'd see like flicks of it. Charlie, or Good Luck Charlie seemed like
Good
a
Luck
good
Charlie?
movie. Not a good movie. I think a movie.
What a great
Every-
movie.
That show wasn't terrible. It was okay.
Yeah, it was decent.
I remember my younger brother and sister would watch Jessie.
Jesse, I feel like Jesse
Hated that
started
show.
out bad, but then got better.
I thought it was stupid.
I mean,
And then,
I don't know like the chronological order of the episodes by any means, but I feel like the longer it was on, the more
Well, they tried-
times I would walk by and like smile at what just happened.
And then they tried to do something where they make it about the kids going to summer camp.
Oh yeah,
'Cause I
that's
guess-
stupid.
Yeah, and then also just more pictures of Mr. Mosby. Also there was another show. I remember I always hated it. It was Shake It Up. Do you guys remember Shake It Up?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Shake It Up was bad.
I
That was it.
refused to watch that show ever.
That was I think my least favorite Disney Channel
The
show.
girl, the one of the main characters from that was in the new Spider-Man movie though, is MJ.
Yep.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Bella Thorne, the other girl, was in Adam Sandler's hit movie Blended.
Oh wow, they've certainly gone their separate ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of like Nickelodeon and Disney shows are trying to cash in right now on the whole superhero phenomenon. They came out. I think Disney Channel has this new show called The Thundermans, where it's like a sitcom about the superhero family, and then meanwhile Nickelodeon's over there doing what is it? I think it's called Henry Danger.
Yeah, have you guys seen
Yeah.
have you guys seen how far Nickelodeon has gone down the shitter? Like it's
Dude,
bad.
they have this one show.
They used to
It's
have
like-
Victorious and iCarly, and now they have that.
Remember when like the teen shows, right? Remember when they used to like actually have like teenagers and like people we can relate to, and now
Yeah.
they just have like
Yeah.
little kids. They have this one show called Game Shakers that makes me want to die. It's like
Oh yeah, isn't there like a 9-year-old who's like, I hack computers?
that's what it. Yeah, that's basically the show. And there's every time I walk by the TV, they do this thing where they play like this upbeat like like that kind of thing, like a beatbox almost.
That's my jam.
They play it over the entire show, like all the time. And so like if you go and you like search a clip from that show, typically it will probably have like some kind of form of beatbox music. And like my little brother watches it, and every time I say, Jonah, why do you watch this show? This is a bad show. He says,
The beat
well,
is too
Melanie
slick.
my sister showed it to me, and I'm just like, okay, then that doesn't explain why you're watching it. But every time I walk by and I hear that music, I just like look at him and I'm like, hey, look, Jonah, there's the music. There it is. And he's like, hey, I don't do the music all the time. And I'm like, I hate that show so much. It's the worst. I think it's the worst Nickelodeon TV show that's ever come out. I'm gonna put my money down on it. That's the worst one. I don't think they can go down any further than Game Shakers.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that one. Man, remember the old Disney Channel where there were like good cartoons and good TV shows, and
Yeah,
not
remember
no
Drake and
cartoons
Josh?
and bad TV shows? I never watched Drake and Josh actually.
It was pretty
I
good.
didn't get into it.
I thought it was funny.
Dude, you got like the old Disney Channel classics. Like you got That's So Raven was a good one. Kim Possible, Phil of the Future, The Proud Family was. I never really got into it.
Do you remember Phineas and Ferb?
Phineas and Ferb was one of the more recent golden hits. Phineas and Ferb is just a genuinely good show.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know, how many days of summer vacation are there, Cade?
It's 104 days.
Summer vacation.
Holidays, vacations.
As long as stand it.
Just to end me.
Okay,
That was a good show.
here we
Oh
go.
man, is that Jesse right there?
Here's the thing that's just gonna show you how
is that?
far Nickelodeon has died, and I
What's
don't
Debbie Ryan doing now? Hang on, I'm looking this up.
know if you guys are aware of the of how much they're trying to be fellow kids here, but go ahead and click on that and take a look.
Oh god, I have to show this on the video.
Is that
Hang
the
on,
Starman from Earthbound? Why is that on there?
I'm looking at
That
what
it's
Debbie
like a
Ryan's been doing
parody
recently.
thing. It's like a compilation, and I guess he's put that over the thumbnail. I don't know, but just see what happens. Just see.
So after Jesse,
Snapper
Debbie Ryan
Cat.
basically was in like a couple episodes of some TV shows, it looks like, and that's about it. And she was in the movie Riptide. She played Cora. And she was in some more TV shows. And then it looks like she was in a couple of movies. She was in Grace cover versions and then Life of the Party. What is this? Hang on, I'm gonna look this up real quick. Yeah, she was just in a couple of movies, actually. So Debbie Ryan's still getting some work.
They have a
I realize now.
yeah, they have a watch me whip, watch me nay nay thing.
Thank God.
Yeah. And they have a thing where SpongeBob's on his phone looking at Snapchat.
Yeah, I'm watching it now, and I realize if I put this on the video is gonna be taken down. But
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not good.
it's really bad. It's literally just like random voice clips from the show, and he's scrolling through a phone. There's shitty graphics, and right now he's on Instaclam, looking at photos of his Krabby Patties, and he's laughing. He's like,
They also have
like,
they also have a
you can't
deal
that
with
laugh.
it meme with the glasses that's from like 2012, but it doesn't make any sense with the connotation. And it's really bad.
When do you guys think Disney, or not Disney, Nickelodeon kind of took a nosedive? I think it was when they got rid of Victorious and then they switched it to Sam and Cat.
Yeah, I'd say
agreed.
Because I just think, like, I like Sam and I like Cat as, like, in, like, their TV shows, but they changed up their characters. Like, if you watch Cat from Victorious and, like, in Victorious, then you go back and you watch her in Sam and Cat, they're two totally different people. Like, in Sam and Cat, she has this obnoxious voice that's, like, really fake. And then, meanwhile, in Victorious, it's like
She's a character.
she's just kind of a stupid character, but she sounds like a normal human being and not like talking like she's talking to a baby all the time. That's funny, Aidan.
yeah. Thanks, man. I just made it.
Nice.
Wait, what?
But yeah, Sam and Cat,
Oh, that's good.
they're like, oh, dude, what if we got two different characters from two like shows and put them together? But also, there's like a 7-year-old in the cast now, and they live together for some reason.
It's like they keep trying to appeal to America's youth, but they're just not doing a very good job. It's like when the school's like, oh, memes and stuff. It's like that,
Yeah,
Well, they're
that
trying
art
to appeal to their
professors have
target
really good
audience, is what they're doing, and they're doing a really good job because kids think that's funny, I guess, but everyone else thinks it's dumb. Oh,
they
have you?
do this thing where they just make up words. I noticed that. They'll like make up a word and they'll make it sound like kind of slang.
Also,
it's not
guys,
funny.
they changed the Fairly Odd Parents Fairly Odd Parents intro theme song.
What'd they change
Yeah,
it to?
they also added like a love interest or something for Timmy. They added a neighbor who also has fairies.
I think her name's like Chloe or something.
But what about Trixie Tang?
There you go. Look at that. You're gonna want to die. And they've got.
Sorry. What?
Season 10.
Still.
It's so bad.
Yeah.
I used to, like, Fairly Odd Parents would be like a show whenever I saw it come on, I'd be like, oh man, Fairly Odd Parents, I don't see this very often, this is fun, I love Fairly Odd Parents.
Timmy's 19.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait until the episode where they kiss.
What a... Wow.
I remember
sad.
I remember watching the
I can't believe
episode.
that show's still on.
I remember watching the episode where it's like he like goes into like his mind or something, and he's like, I don't know, but he makes a joke where he's like, I'm not 4 years old anymore. And I remember me watching that when I was 4 years old, being really insulted because I was 4 years old. And I was like, why is he talking about 4-year-olds like that? What the hell?
And
Come on,
Yeah.
man.
Come on, dude.
I'm surprised that show is still on. Like, I
Me
don't
too.
know,
Well, it
like,
took a long break. I'm pretty sure it took a really long break, and now they're bringing it back. But
well, but like, you look at like shows like Fairly Odd Parents and SpongeBob, right? Like those shows were popular when we were kids, and now they're trying, like, even like my little brother and little sister, when they watch like SpongeBob or something, they still think that the older episodes are the better ones.
yeah,
So it's like, you know what? My little brother and little sister love Avatar, the TV show Avatar.
Oh, yeah, no,
They watch it
Avatar's-
constantly.
yeah,
They
Avatar's
rewatch it over
great.
and over again.
As in The Last
And-
Airbender?
Yeah, The Last Airbender.
Good choice.
Not the movie starring those kids that no one knew about, and directed by M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong, like the good TV show.
Yeah.
But like they rewatch that over and over again. It's like I
Have
don't
they watched
understand
Korra?
how. Yeah, they watch Korra too.
Korra was pretty good. It wasn't as good as
It was
the
a-
original, but
Yeah, I really liked season 1 of Korra. I never watched past that, but
yeah.
I really like season 1. I'm just surprised that like these shows can continue on, even though they're really doing a bad job of like making new episodes worthwhile. Like, I know in SpongeBob, like I've seen some of the new episodes. There's like a musical number now, I think.
It's because anything that a kid can watch to like keep to keep their brain occupied, they'll watch, and
Yeah.
they can't really. It's not like they're gonna be saying like, oh, the plot line of this story wasn't optimal. They're just gonna be like, man, that was crazy. What a big episode. Man, oh man, there was a dinosaur and there was a fart. That's funny and scary. Next episode. And they just care about like the content. They don't care about how it's thrown in there.
Do you remember Dora the Explorer? You remember that show?
No.
yeah,
I used to watch that show when I was young. When I was like in
nice.
preschool.
I mean, I'm not gonna praise the writing or anything in that show, but I do recognize the show.
I had like Blue's Clues. You remember Blue's Clues?
Okay, Blue's Clues was honestly scary. That was just a
I can't
fever
connect
dream
to the
from
public
Steve.
Yeah.
Wi-Fi.
That's like that's something that's like a fever dream you'd have like during a near death experience probably.
No, if
What about the
Paprika ever
Wiggles?
starts talking to you, the Wiggles was okay. I like the Wiggles.
Remember Yo
Have you guys ever
Gabba
had a
Gabba was what, like
near-death
Nickelodeon's was Nickelodeon's like they were trying to cash in on Teletubbies, right? Isn't that what that was?
Kinda. It was more like Muppets mixed with Teletubbies.
What about Lazy Town? I never watched Lazy Town as a kid. Was that good?
I actually really liked Lazy Town. It's very memeable because it's such a weird show, but
Yeah, it's a meme now, but
yeah, I actually genuinely
We are
liked it.
number one.
Yeah. Also, the person who plays, I forget what his name is. If I wasn't trying to think of it, I could tell you the name of the actor who played.
He beat cancer.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
finally
yeah.
beat cancer, like for the second time. Which, honest, I don't want to be a downer or anything. Like, it's amazing that he beat cancer, but it's come back like twice. So hopefully he can just keep beating it down.
Yeah.
Did you watch? Did you guys ever watch Fetch with Ruff Ruffman when you were a kid?
Yes. Oh my
I
god.
did.
That was that was like I guess really the first introduction that I ever had into like a game show.
Yeah.
When I think about it, that was a really good show. It was really well done.
I mean, I watched other game shows way before Fetch with Ruff Ruffman, like Deal with It, but not like Deal with It. That's my favorite game show.
Like Make a Deal. Do you, was that what it was called? Or Deal or No Deal?
Deal or No Deal.
Deal
Wheel of
yeah.
Fortune, Family Feud. I love Family Feud. But Fetch with Ruff Ruffman was really cool because I was like, dude, what if one day I was one of those kids on there? I got to dress up in like a furry suit and then walk across a whipped cream balance beam. Whoa.
And then there was do you remember Legend of the Hidden Temple? Did you ever watch that?
Yeah.
Oh
Reruns
yeah.
every once in a while.
Yeah,
That was a good show.
And they climb up and press the button.
That's my fever dream show, because I'd always watch that when I had the flu or I was sick, so it'd always be on while I was supposed to be at school. So I'd always watch that whenever I was feeling awful, so I have bad connotations with it. But yeah, I remember that show.
Did you guys remember Between the Lions?
Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that show.
That's a good show. Arthur too.
Yeah.
Man.
Every day when you're walking down the street.
Yep.
Never mind.
I remember
No.
I remember the episode where it was like, I forget what caused this, but it was like speculating what if the brain was like the main character of Arthur. It was like, every day when you're walking down the street, you stop and think, and he just kind of like sits down on the corner and he sits.
I remember there was one where the brain, okay, he was like, superstitions aren't real, and so he's like, I'm stepping on cracks, and he's doing all these unlucky things, and like all kinds of bad stuff ends up happening to him.
And then Krampus devoured his soul.
Yeah.
It was
Good show.
Man, I love when Krampus comes in.
Yeah.
He's the best character in that show.
Yeah. He's also an aardvark.
Krampus the
I
aardvark.
mean,
He's
so
just
aren't there
a
dogs
weird,
in
bearded
wait? Isn't
man.
there like dogs in Arthur? And then Arthur had a dog, like a
Okay.
pet dog, but then there were people that were also dogs. So is
Yeah,
that like slavery?
It's
Is that like low key slavery?
It's like how
No.
Pluto, it's like how Pluto and Goofy, like Goofy has a hat, so he gets sentience.
Yeah.
It's like Frosty the
weird.
Snowman. Yeah.
Back when I was young, my mom would always make us watch Arthur's Perfect Christmas. Like that was
Like,
what we
on-
watched.
No.
She'd put you in like those chairs that held your eyes open and like kept your arms locked down. And you
Man,
just
I can
have to-
still remember like everything from Arthur's Perfect Christmas.
While their eyes were locked to the television, she would throw Cheerios at their open, gaping mouths.
This is how she would sustain them. For
Continue,
seasons.
Noah.
Arthur just wanted snow. That's all he wanted for Christmas. He also wanted to be perfect. He
Oh,
just wanted snow.
you see, one of those is different from the other. Like, it's reasonable to ask for snow. The other one, it's like, you're gonna have to make a deal with Satan or something for that.
Yeah. We're at like the 1 hour 20-minute mark ish.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's how long the last episode
Yeah.
lasted. I think an hour and a half is actually like a good length.
Mm-hmm.
Prove it.
I said
You
so.
can't prove it.
You can't
Well-
tell us what to do.
Prove it. Coup d'etat.
I just did those.
Oh, yeah.
Staging a
did.
coup d'etat.
We're overthrowing the back to communism.
Yeah.
God dang it.
Are you're gonna Sudoku me?
It always comes
You're gonna
back
make
to
me
communism.
Sudoku? Don't make me Sudoku. I did that before.
Sudoku.
He's,
I'll Sudoku you.
Man, I remember when I was in 4th grade, I had a book that was Sudoku, and I would just play Sudoku all alone by myself
Yo,
because
I
I
did
had no
too.
friends in 4th grade.
yeah, same
I
here,
beat
honestly.
2 of those books whole.
Cade, weren't we in the same
was-
class in 4th grade?
Were we? I don't know.
Were you in Miss Clemens' class?
Miss Clements?
Personal info.
Was it Clements? Like with a T?
Yeah, that one.
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
That was fun. That was a good class.
Yeah, that was where we both had our first kiss, no?
Oh.
wasn't-
Yeah. No, in 4th grade, Noah and I kissed each other in the mouth.
Wow.
Oh.
That's cute.
I like it
You managed to get away with that in the Bible
because
Belt?
me and Noah both me and Noah both just laughed and you guys are like, what the fuck?
I'm just too tired.
I guess we should hit a good. This is a good stopping point.
Yeah.
Noah and Cade, Who knew?
No, never
I'm
happened.
pretty sure everyone knew.
Shut up, Cade. Never
Everyone
happened.
suspected.
Ask anyone in high school.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the 3rd episode of the Sinister Citrus podcast. I've been your host, Aidan. Thanks for coming by.
If this gets
and
100 likes,
saying hi.
If this gets 100 likes, Austin won't be in it anymore.
Make sure to like, guys, so I don't have to do this anymore.
Alright, make sure...
Yeah, if we get more than
Oh no.
Yeah.
I don't want
if we get more than 20 likes, I will leak Austin's nudes for him,
Damn.
so he doesn't have to.
I've been meaning to
via
do that.
Google
I've just been so busy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty.
All right. Thanks for joining. See you guys next week.